Well, hello. Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Darts with Tracy. Hope everybody is well. I'm in need of making a fire pit cover. I purchased a fire pit on sale last season and I pulled it out this summer and it got rained on. Well, it's a nice fire pit, but the cover is rusting, so they don't make those very well. So I need to protect it. And so what I have done, I purchased a tarp. This is a 4x6 tarp from Ollie's, I believe. It was $2. And I measured out 45 inches and cut the tarp off. So not quite 4 feet, almost. 4 feet is 48 inches. So I cut 45 inches, folded it in half, folded it again, and then I took my measuring tape and I went down the tarp from corner to 21 and a half inches. Then I just went all the way around and marked it all the way to the end and cut this out. So then I placed this is so it's a big 45-inch circle. I kept it folded and placed it on this material. And I have folded this material and I'm just going to cut out this material. So this will be this plastic here, hopefully. It doesn't rain through. It will be my rain through. It will be the protection, and then I'm going to have it covered with this material. We're going to see how this works. I'm just trying to figure it out. No pattern, no nothing. Just, it's a circular pit. Let me see if I can make a cover for it and protect my the screen that goes on top of it. So I've got it pinned down. I was going to trace it, but no sense in tracing it. I could just follow this tarp and cut this material out. Then I think what I'm going to do, these are not my sewing scissors. They're not cutting very good. So after I have these two cut out, I'm going to sew these two pieces together. And then what? I think get some elastic. Do it's like a bonnet. It's like a bonnet for my doggone fire pit. How about that? Fire pit bonnet. We'll see. We'll see as we go how I'm gonna do this. But I think I'm gonna just put some elastic around it and fit it on there. We're gonna see. Nice and simple. Put some protection so that it doesn't rust out. I'm probably going to end up spray painting that mesh cover for my fire pit. Spray painting it with a black protective paint, and then use this cover. And I should have my sewing scissors, but we made it. We made it. Okay. So I'll take the pins out and open these up. Get my sewing machine out. Ouch! Sorry. And get busy sewing. Doggone it. That drew blood, y'all. Gee whiz. Stuck me good. So, probably not all going to get in the camera. And this might be too big. I don't know. But once I put the elastic in there to draw it around, we'll see. So that's the protective plastic. And then this is the material that I want to use. The decorative material. So that it's not all just ugly with this to cover that. So open these up. And let me think. Should I do pretty side to pretty side? And let me figure this out. I'll be right back, okay? So I decided I am going to treat this like a bonnet. I'm going to put pretty side to pretty side, if you call that the pretty side. Let's see, do I want that on the inside? No, I want the silver on the inside. Okay, let me flip this over. And the reason I want the silver, this is probably, I'm sure this is too big. More than likely, I'm gonna cut a couple inches off of it. You know, I just wanted to make sure, and then maybe not. I want to make sure because the mesh lid is dome shaped, so I wanted to make sure that there's coverage for the dome. So I don't know if I should cut it down or not, but I'm not right now. And I want this to be, let's see, pretty side to pretty side. This is not pretty. This is what I want. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Put this right here. If I sew this together, this is gonna be on the inside. I want the green on the outside. And the reason I want the green on the outside is because when I cut this, not unless I can pull it off. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never you mind. This is fine. Okay. So what I'm going to do is line these up and pin all the way around. Leave about enough of an opening so I can stick my hand in there and pull the material through. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll come back after I have this pinned and get that sewing machine out and see how much I'm going to sew in. I might just leave it this big to make sure that I cover the dome. Okay, I'll be back. Let me pin this all the way around and get the sewing machine out. All right, got it all pinned down, and let's make this fire pit bonnet. Let's see how it turns out. So I am going to, I got an opening here, and I'm gonna sew in probably about an inch. Take up some of that slack. Because like I said, this is probably too big. But we're gonna see. Let's get started. I'm gonna sew this all the way around, then I'll come back at y'all, okay? Okay. And I'm using this nylon thread. It's a little stronger, a little sturdier, and it should be able to withstand the elements outside the sun and not break down. We'll see that too. We'll see. Go for it, and then back stitch. I'm gonna go all the way around, and I shall be back. I'm going to use my pinking shears and cut off about 1/2 inch all the way around. Okay, let's turn this bad baby inside out. Let's try. Ooh, a lot of material. Just reached all the way in to the other side and pull it out slowly. I don't want to tear anything. Hopefully that's strong enough where I won't tear it. But take my time to get this material out. It's coming, it's coming. Almost. Okay. Let me open it all the way up. Flatten it out. stick my hand in here, my arm in here, and just come around the edges like that. Gracious goodness. It's almost big enough to make Dick Rooster his pair of drawers, I'm buying. I have to share some material with you, honey. Just kidding, Dick Rooster. But no, I'm not. Okay. Wow. All right. Flip this joker over. So what I'm going to do next is I got to make room for the elastic, right? So I'm going to sew an allowance, an inch or so around. Yep. Okay, I'm going to sew all the way around and leave this opening right here so that I can sew that up last. Put the elastic in and be done. All right, let's head around this big old mountain and see if we can get it sewed up so we can put some elastic in here. And I'm going to go over and do about, that's pretty big. I'm going to give it an inch. About an inch. Y'all, I'll be back after I go all the way around. It's going to take a minute. All right, I got this sewn all the way around. I did about 1.5 inches. And what I'm going to do now is use this Dritz 1-inch non-roll elastic. And the circumference of the fire pit is about 75 inches. So what kind of stretch we got here? I'm going to do about 65 inches of this 1-inch elastic. How much did I get here? I got 2.5 yards. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's 60. What did I say, about 65? Yeah. Let me give it 5 more inches. I'm going to cut it about right there. Now, hopefully, that should be good. Move all this out of the way. And I got to call this thing a bodkin. See how this does. Put it on the end of the elastic and thread it through. All right, let's go, y'all. Where's the opening? Right here. When I get through a little bit, then I'll pin this in over here so that it doesn't pull through. Oh, did I show you the stitching I did? Can y'all see how it's stitched all the way around? Maybe, maybe not. So let me push this through. I'll come back when I get it all the way around. Because I believe it's going to take a few minutes. All right, I've sewn it all the way around. Put that elastic in there. Let me just even this out. Even this out, and then I'll sew the elastic together, and then do this closure. Sew that closure down, and it's nighttime now, so I'll take you outside tomorrow and see how this fits on the fire pit lid. How that bonnet's gonna fit that head. It looks like a great big old bonnet. Not bad. I hope it fits. I hope it fits. That's why I did that extra. It should be good. It should be good. All right, we'll see. Okay, I got it on here. It fits well. Look at this. Big enough and everything. Plastic on the inside, decorative on the outside. My house is gray, so this is gray and white. And this is the dome that I was talking about, trying to make sure that I had made this big enough. And yes, look, now it will be protected from the elements and it won't rust out. I spray painted that with some heat resistant, heat retardant. I don't know what it's called, some type of paint, spray paint for like grills, barbecue grills and whatnot. So there we have it. Looks good. Turned out all right, right size and everything. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Peace out. Hit that thumbs up and we'll see you next time. It's a little warm out here and I'm going in the house. Okay. I'm not complaining, but I'm going in.